Welcome, Matt Lee.
All right, so tell me if this has ever described you. Got up first thing in the morning, ready to rock and roll, you hit the ground running, you get to the office or your truck or whatever your work environment is, you got this plan, you're all set for the day, and 15 minutes later your plan is in the trash can, your day is completely hosed. Anybody had that happen before? Yeah, you look around and things just get completely out of whack, right? And so you end up spending the whole day in your business scrambling, right? And then the next day the same thing happens, and then the next day the same thing happens, and you turned a screwed up day into a screwed up week, and you looked around and you didn't do any of the business growth that you thought you were going to do. You spent all the time trying to fix the fires, put the fires out. Is that anybody ever had that, or is it just me? Yeah, there's like the whole room standing on it. All right. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you about today was time blocking. Right? Time blocking is essentially setting appointments with yourself. I'd suggest 3 different kinds of time blocks. The first time block would be business maintenance, or business of actually doing the work. If you're somebody who's just sales, then that might be turning in the paperwork and some stuff that doesn't really generate money for you. Selling generates money if you're exclusively sales, and the follow-up, not as much, right? Dedicate a little bit of time to that, or a good bit of time to that. Or if you're in the business, if you're Bill, that's the time you're actually hands-on doing the work, right? Then there's a slot for prospecting, where you're actually growing your business. And then dedicate a little bit of time, maybe a half a day a week, maybe 1 day a month, where you get away from everything and you shut your phone off and work on your business. That might be a time when you spend time writing a letter that you send every single time. Like I send out a letter that says, here's the documents I need for your mortgage. Please send me these documents. I don't write that every time. I wrote it once to save myself time and headache. Or it might be when you look at the route that you're taking and you realize that you're spending way more time in your car than you needed to spend in your car. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you don't take a little bit of time for yellow time, for on time, you don't take a little bit of time to back out of your business, slow down just a touch, and fix things and tweak things, then you'll find that you have a lot more of those crazy screwed up days that turn into screwed up weeks, that turn into like me getting into the end of the summer, I'm looking around and saying, what the heck happened to the summer? I lost all that time. Right? Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, so also, while you're at it, block out an hour or so for time for B&I. You can do the same thing there. Get a little bit of a time slot for B&I and either set up one-on-ones or work on whatever your position is for next year. But if you set the appointment for yourself, you'll actually do it. There's the key. If you don't set your appointment for yourself, you'll look around, another week's gone, and you're still freewheeling. Right?
Right.
Make it a great week. Thanks.